if you don't want to just attract somebody into your life, just any partner, but you want to attract the high value partner who's going to light you up, who's going to accept all of you, who's going to help you dream bigger, who's going to help you reach even greater goals, and who's going to allow you to be both your intense and your goofy self. This is where you need to be right now. Because as a high performer, whether you're a man or a woman, you have, and meaning high performer, let's define high performer, you have goals, you set them, and you go after them, and you have the track record to prove that you are diligent in what you do. Contrary to popular belief, if you are a high performer, you are actually more likely to have a hard time in love. And it's not because you need to achieve more. It's not because you need an entirely new wardrobe. It's not because you need to redo your entire Instagram grid. And it's also not because you need to look on the other side of the world for a partner because there's just no good matches left. You are having a hard time in love because you are wired to, because you are highly intelligent, because you are highly driven. You have specific thoughts and beliefs that are leading you to sabotage the love that you want the most. And I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. I see so many of you jumping in, and I just love seeing all of your faces and seeing your names. So welcome, welcome. Because today I am sharing 3 signs that you have a subconscious dating block. Because when you have a subconscious dating block, the person you're into is never into you. And this can set you into a really disheartening dating cycle where you keep trying to fix your love life through surface level tactics, whether it be learning how to communicate better or understanding what it means when a woman says something or a man says something, or by updating your wardrobe, or by getting fitter in the gym, or doing ice baths, right? Starting to biohack, thinking that's going to solve your dating life. But the reality is that all of these things can help you attract somebody into your life, but it's not going to help you keep them. Because keeping somebody comes down to 2 things: attracting the right person and understanding how to identify and relate to that right person. And this is why when you are subconsciously blocked, it feels like nothing you do is good enough. And you keep entering the same cycles where you think you met somebody to only realize that it's not the right fit. But before you go down the rabbit hole of investing your time into figuring out if you need to actually remove a subconscious block, let's make sure you have one. So today, as I mentioned, I am sharing the 3 signs that you have a subconscious dating block. So sign number 1 is that whenever you meet somebody and you're into them, right? So you're interested in this person, you start to feel those butterflies, you start to get really excited about who they could be in your life, a couple of things can happen. The first is that you get way over your skis. You start over-investing. You start coming on really strong, and polarity can't be sustained, and they end up leaving. Or you show up, it feels like this is the perfect match, and you continue to see each other. It feels like everything is going amazing. And then out of nowhere, this person leaves. So this happens to a lot of men and women who are programmed subconsciously to believe that love is an achievement. So when you believe that love is an achievement, you will try really, really hard in the dating process to prove yourself. And this hinders attraction. It throws off the dynamic. You aren't able to build trust or safety. And the connection doesn't last. And the second sign that you have a subconscious dating block is that you will meet somebody. It seems like this person is perfect for you. And then a couple of weeks or months later, all of a sudden, you can't help but to only focus on the parts of this person that you don't like or that seem to just rub you the wrong way. It might be something about their physical appearance that's pretty small. A good example of this is in Shallow Hal. I hope it doesn't just get loud. I guess we just had pool people come to our house right now, right outside this window. So if it starts to get really chaotic, we might have to come back. But let's hope that we are good on this. So the second scenario that can happen is that you meet somebody, it feels like you are the perfect match for each other. But then all you can do is focus on these little flaws that you can find in this person. So like I mentioned, it might be something small about their physical appearance. And I was going to give you the example of Shallow Hal. If any of you have seen that movie, let me know in the comments if you've seen that movie. By the way, please feel free to introduce yourself, say hi. So in Shallow Hal, he meets this beautiful woman. She's amazing, but he can't get over her big toe, right? That's a huge sign of a subconscious dating block. So you're finding these little reasons, or it could be something that she just said, right? So one thing that she said that you can't get over, like if she said something that made you believe that she might not be in it for the right reasons, or that she might not be emotionally regulated, or for women, something he said where you're wondering if he's really ready for commitment or not. And you're just hyper focusing on these little moments. Hello everybody, come on in. How many of you are resonating with these first two? So either you have a really strong connection with somebody and then they end up pulling away as soon as you get close. Or how many of you feel like you meet someone you're really into and then all of a sudden you feel like there's just all of these reasons to leave that you can't get past, no matter how strong the connection was at the beginning? Let me know. Okay. The third sign that you have a subconscious dating block is that you never feel like yourself when you're dating someone you are into. You are a high performer. You feel extremely confident in most areas of your life. So many of you are able to get up on stages and confidently talk in front of dozens, if not hundreds or thousands of people. You're able to lead really important meetings. You're able to create really impactful messages. And yet, when it comes to connecting with the person that you are most into, you feel like you can't get a hold of yourself. And this can happen in subtle ways. It doesn't have to be that every time you don't hear back from this person that you're on pins and needles, like waiting for a text back. That can definitely be a sign. But another piece of this is that you can have this underlying feeling that you need to really hold back, that you can't show certain sides of yourself even as the dating process progresses, that you kind of question if what you texted them is going to go over okay or not. It's like this little preoccupying voice in the back of your head, always questioning if this is going to last. And when this happens, even if you try to treat the symptoms of what's happening, right? You're not going to text back right away. You've all been told oh, wait just as long as this person took to text you to text them back. Or make sure you don't overshare on the first couple of dates. When you are only focusing on treating the symptoms of your subconscious dating block, you're going to keep reliving the same disheartening dating cycles. Because when you are looking for a high value partner, they are susceptible not only to how you carry yourself, not susceptible, aware, I should say. This person is not only aware of how you carry yourself, of the words that you say, but how you are. And you can define how you are by your energy. And your energy happens because of everything going on up here and in here. And when there's too much chatter going on up here because you're subconsciously blocked, but you don't even realize it, you can't actually connect from here, which is where connection happens. It's where we fall in love. It's where we get those butterflies. And if that person can't feel that from you, well, something feels off, and they might not even know why. This is why any of you who have been told, like, I'm so sorry, you're a great person, but I just don't feel that romantic connection, it's because your energy was off. So when you are thinking about how to change your dating life, you have to stop just trying to treat the symptoms, the overthinking, the overinvesting, the pulling away, the losing interest quickly, right? Those are all symptoms. Over-texting. We need to actually look at the root cause of those. We need to look at what's actually disconnecting you from not only attracting your perfect match, but sustaining the partnership. Because what is the point in investing in somebody, investing in your own dating life, putting yourself out there, if at the end of the day, you keep sabotaging the relationship that you want the most? And when you're a high performer and you feel like there's something in your way of getting what it is that you desire, well, now you're committed to getting rid of it. There are no barriers allowed. You don't believe that you have to sacrifice your goals to have a partnership. You don't believe that you need to change who you are at your core to be loved. You don't believe that you need to achieve anything more in order to be the perfect match for your dream partner. What you do believe in is yourself and your capability to change your circumstances. But right now, you are not being given the right tools to do that, which is why it feels like you're trying everything you possibly can, but not getting the result that you want, right? You're reading the personal development books, even the relationship books. You're following coaches, but at the same time, you are still not able to find that person, that ride or die. And the reason being is because what is due to poor connection. I'm back. Did we just break the internet? You are being blocked from what you desire, not because of the surface level things that you're doing or portraying, but because of the underlying reason for those. So when you actually remove your subconscious dating block, communication becomes easier. You're able to step into your core energy, whether that be masculine or feminine, to be able to build polarity naturally, right? We are not playing games here. You are above games and tactics, and so is your dream partner, right? He or she is going to sniff right through those, and you don't even feel good if you try it. You're like, this, I can't even. Don't even ask me to say that line. That just doesn't feel good, right? But when you remove those blocks, you're actually able to step into your own desirability, your own clarity, your own confidence, and be able to attract the partner of your dreams and keep the relationship, sustain the connection, continue to build layer and layer on top of the polarity, right? The first 30, 90 days don't have to be the part of your relationship that feels the best. When you remove your subconscious dating blocks, the partnership just keeps getting better and better and better and better. You feel more expansive. Getting up and achieving what it is that you desire in your life feels easier because you don't have that friction between your conscious desires and your subconscious blocks. So, this is your summer. This is your summer of love. Because who doesn't want a summer fling, right? And who wants to be in the craziness of cuffing season, right? I'm sure plenty of you are going to potentially be able to find love in the cuffing season, but who would want to even mess with that when you can have the love of your life this summer? So I have 3 options right now to be able to work with me in high proximity that I don't normally offer, and I have a few spots left. So this is going to be your opportunity to get my eyes directly on your dating life. So we're going to look at specifically what your dating patterns are to identify your subconscious dating block, so that way we can remove it. And you are free then to attract your perfect match and create your dream relationship. So, after this live is over, you have a couple of options of how to get more information about these limited time opportunities to work with me one-on-one. You can either leave a comment in the recording of this live, summer, right? Just write summer, or more foolproof plan is to just DM me the word summer. So I can't wait to make this summer your summer of love, and I will see you guys soon.